All set, and they are sent on their way. Altalacas towards the back end of the field early on. Beijing Boulevard along the inside began well. Elusive Marta races in the middle. Forest Fantasy is 3 off the fence, the white cap, and looking for the lead as well as Elusive Marta drops into third. Then came Elegant Appeal racing just in behind them, about 4 or 5 lengths off the leader. Further back in the field, Vintage Crystal and Altalaca races out at the back end of the field as they go down the back straight, heading towards the 1,000 meter marker. Out in front is Beijing Boulevard, found the lead and goes a length clear. Racing second is Forest Fantasy. Then came Elegant Appeal, the pink cap on the fence third. Elusive Martyrs just 1 off the fence outside of that. They followed further back in the field then by Vintage Crystal, and at the back end of the field is Altalaca, races about 10 lengths off the leader. 600 meters left to go. Beijing Boulevard extends on that lead, has gone about 3 lengths clear now. Elusive Marta gets shaken up in second towards the outside. Then came Forest Fantasy. That's in the white cap on the fence. Then Vintage Crystal now being asked to run. 300 meters to go. Beijing Boulevard still goes here. Elusive Marta's running on strongly the outside. Vintage Crystal's on the far side, and further back is Elegant Appeal. Now Elusive Marta puts in a claim on the far side. Vintage Crystal's running on good, and Vintage Crystal picks up the lead. Elusive Marta's fighting right back on the outside. Here it comes. Vintage Crystal got there from Elusive Marta. Then came Beijing Boulevard, and further back was Elegant Appeal. The black cap on the left-hand side of your screen was asked to run early in the home straight by Richard Fourie. Goes to the inside. Elusive Marta the outside, picking it up now from Beijing Boulevard. And then Vintage Crystal takes it over. Elusive Marta tries to fight back, but it's hanging inwards, and that might have caused it to lose ground. 2-1-4-7. That's the way they crossed the line in the first.
Well, it's the ever-consistent, well-deserved Vintage Crystal that gets it right this afternoon for Kelly Mitchley. Very well done to her and her team, as well as to groom Toy Toy, who turned Vintage Crystal out beautifully this afternoon and will be receiving 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting. And I'm sure he'll be very chuffed with that. I've got Julius standing by to accept it on his behalf. But Julius, well done, and thank you very much. Awesome. Richard's coming on in. Great to have him back. Has not forgotten where the winner's box is, has forgotten a couple of other things, but thank goodness, not where the winner's box is. It's great to have you back, Richard. PE has welcomed you with all its enthusiasm and windiness today, but it's good to be back, hey?
Well, at least we're racing. Mr. Griff phoned me yesterday. He's like, have you been riding any track work? I was like, well,
where?
We're in the Western Cape. You need a wetsuit. So, yeah, I came straight off a 24-day break. Never seen a horse in 24 days, and you know, sort of winged it today and just see what happens. But I kind of remember where the front is of a horse and the back is. And
the winning post?
Well, yeah, last minute. But, you know, the angle is a bit unfair. It looks like I'm always ahead, but trust me, we were grinding quite hard at the end there just to get our heads in front. But thank you to Kelly and her team and her owners. One is a photographer, other one's a fashion model.
Ooh, a deadly couple, yes.
Yeah, and you did mention, Chase Liebenberg mentioned the other day I'm riding his horse, but I thought it was in Cape Town and the races were moved. But nevertheless, well done to them. Also to my sponsors, apologies. To Winning Form. I haven't packed a race bag in a while, so I forgot my caps, but I did find 1 or 2, yeah, so that's good news, and I'll bring them up for hopefully having some more winners later.
Now, we normally quiz you about your rides that are coming up, but we are aware that you're probably not very familiar with them. I was told by a very curious source, though, to tell us a little bit about your fishing. How'd your fishing go on holiday?
Look, I had a relaxing time. Fishing was so good, they didn't even bother us, so that's good news.
No!
Yeah, I could 1 or 2, but, you know, obviously Zambia is having a little bit of a drought situation. I think it's affecting the Zambezi River.
Oh,
but,
no, that is bad.
Yeah, but it's still fun. Had a good time with my uncle, and I've been itching to get back into the saddle for the last 2 weeks, and
that's
I'm
good
just
to
glad
hear.
to be back.
That's good to hear. You're keen again, Richard. Well done. Well-deserved holiday, and super that you can start off on a bang like this.
Awesome, thank you very much, and well done to the team again. Thank you.
Fantastic. Kelly standing by. She's full of smiles. This is a horse that she did say thought had a strong winning chance. And Vintage Crystal, if you have a look at her form, really is a well-deserved winner this afternoon. Take nothing away from Vintage Crystal. We'll touch on her second, but just got to also commend you on Beijing Boulevard, who has beautifully turned out, and she stayed on for third.
Yeah, Beijing ran a very good race. She's one to watch next time out.
Yeah.
But Vintage Crystal had the whole race to herself today, so that was so nice to have a win and to have Brendan also on course today. Yeah, shares in the horse. And also, just want to say a huge well done to Chase. I think it's his first winner in his colours.
Oh, fantastic.
And
And also to Kyan, to Saki, and to Walter, to everyone that's involved in her. Just huge well done. And a huge thanks to Glenn for sending her down and Brendan for making them bring her down here. Just a huge thank you to him. And yeah, just thank you to our whole team. We haven't had a winner in a while, but Vintage just made everything better today for us
Exactly.
on a Tuesday. It's just different racing on a Tuesday, but it's very nice. And yeah, just to Carl, to Julius, Montanas, and Sandila and Sloan, everyone that's riding work, well done to them, and thank you to them for all the extra efforts they put in. And just a massive thanks to my sponsor, Betway South Africa.
Now, going ahead, I know you said it's been quiet, so it's hard to ask you to put your head on a block, but horses that you are hoping to see good efforts from would be newcomer Eremitage, Crimson Comet, and Harold the Duke.
Yes, and I wouldn't leave out Hermitage and Harold and Crimson. I think they all have decent chances today. Harold is stepped up in division, but
Yeah.
I'd always do think he still has a chance. So give him a top 3 chance there. Hermitage, first time on the poly and first time in PE, so do give him an each way shot there. Crimson is working very well at home, but he runs away from his own shadow, so he's his own worst enemy. So just hoping he can get the win today as well. And also don't leave out No Great to Love. I'll give her a quartet chance. It is quite a small
Yes.
field, but she has improved at work at home.
Fantastic. Kelly, well done, and thanks for the feedback.
Thank you so much.
Brendan standing back by. Great to have him come in on behalf of all the other owners that we have heard about already. This is the man to thank them for having the horse in the Eastern Cape, I hear. And very well done to Chase, Kyan, and to Walter. Congratulations. Shame, one thing you can say about her, though, Brendan, is she's paid the feed bill.
Yeah, listen, Nadine, absolutely. And I'm going to start off just by saying, Chad, he works there by Glenn. He phoned me and said, listen, buy into this horse. She's well bred. She's a beautiful horse. Thanks. She's got her win, and she's since she's come down here and relocated, she's only been consistent. She's a beautiful filly. So grateful that she got a win today. Just sad that she had that tag on her of 3 to 10. You know, everybody's phoning trying to sniff out information, but she showed why she's 3 to 10. She won the race. So grateful to Chase. I haven't met all the owners involved, but seemed like a nice bunch of guys. If I look on the group, it's his first winner in his colours, so that's always an awesome feeling. Well done to him, to Kelly, to Carl, Montana, Sandile, Julius, the whole team. Thank you very much. Very nice to be back in the winner's box. And yeah, to Richard, top ride. We made him work. We made him work for his first ride back today, and yeah, top class.
Oh, you gave him a blow. I'm sure we'll hear more of him. We'll see more of him this afternoon.
I think he's blowing.
That's what I'm saying.
at the moment.
You're going to give him a good chance to blow and get going.
Yes.
He's warmed up. Very well done for the win. Congratulations.
Thanks, Nadine.
On that note, again, yes, a huge congratulations to all the owners, to Kyan, to Walter, to Brendan, especially to Chase. I can't believe this is your first winner in your colours. How very exciting. I'm sure Pauline will make sure she's got the snaps for you to record the momentous occasion, and may it be the first of many in your colours. To the Kelly Mitchley Yard, very well done. And Richard, great to have you back in the Eastern Cape, plying your trade and finding the winner's box.